Hey everyone, welcome to WiFi Battle 1 on the PC 101 channel. Yeah, we're back. Anyway, he's gonna lead with that ground bug thing, and I'm gonna lead with Jirachi. Now my first idea here was to trick so I can immobilize it because it's a wall, and I just wanted to get it out of the way. He manages to set up Stealth Rock, but that thing is basically useless the rest of the match. After he switches out like I predicted he would, I wanted to set up Stealth Rock and then U-turn out of there. I just wanted to get any sort of damage on Scissor, really. That's why I U-turned. So I head on into Candlebro here because it's probably my best Scissor check at the moment, but he seems to predict that I would U-turn out of there for a Scissor check, and he U-turns out to a check for Candlebro as well. Completely forgetting I had Energy Ball, I switched out into Chansey to wall it because I figured he might be a special sweeper, and even so I didn't want to take any water attacks while I was what's-his-face, Candlebro. So he switches into Udufun, and I know I don't want to get leech cheated by this thing. So I want to head out into Bobo because he has Mach Punch, and that's probably my best chance of taking this thing out because I don't have a lot of... He's the only guy I have with priority, and it's probably the best way of dealing with Udufun on my team at the moment. I didn't want to get half my team stun spored, so I figured maybe he would stun spore me, and then I could get guts up, and then I could do some damage to him, or maybe he would do another thing to me, as long as he didn't have Grasp, so that was basically my hope. So here, after I break Udufun's sub, what really shocks me is he's gonna switch out here to his Scizor actually, and I'm not entirely sure why he did that, but he did, and I just get some nice damage on Scizor. So here I want to Drain Punch just in case he wants to switch back into Udufun, and I just want to get some health back from the Leech Seed that I lost. And I guess he was predicting me to switch out here because he goes into Going Strong, and I get a huge Drain Punch off of it, gaining a lot of health back for me, which is really nice. And here I'm going to Drain Punch because I wasn't entirely sure if Mach Punch would be able to kill there. I really don't think it would be. So I figured I'd take a nice hit from this guy because of the HP he has, and then I would just finish it off and regain a little bit of HP. And that would also eliminate my Leech Seed. So here I don't want to deal with the Bullet Punch, and I just don't want to die. So I go into Candlebro, and I actually don't know what happened there. Whatever attack he did either failed or missed, but regardless, I want to just go for the Overheat, figuring he doesn't have much that could stop the attack. And he had an Oka Berry, and that didn't even stop this thing. Probably because Candlebro is amazing. But he's not going to survive another Stealth Rock in Calm, and at this point I just want to let Candlebro burn out. This thing isn't resistant to it, and he still got one hell of a special attack set, even with the -2. So I'm just going to let Candlebro burn out. I'm just going to overheat a couple of times on this thing until it tries to finish me off. But after the Claw Sharpen, I was relatively afraid of it because I wasn't entirely sure if he had priority on him or not. So I want to go into Bobo here because I know I have priority, and I know that thing's slow as dirt also. So I figure maybe I would outspeed it if he did have priority. But turns out he didn't, and I just managed to finish off anyway, which is nice. Here he brings in this lizard thing, with the lizard thing, and I figure I'm gonna let Bobo die here. I have plenty of other things to finish dark types off, so I just get some damage on it with Mach Punch, and Bobo goes down. Here I bring in Unicorn, and I just want to Sword of Mystery on this thing, or Mystery Sword, whatever that attack is, and I thought that would kill. I knew he was bulky, but this guy, he's pretty good. So luckily he brought in Jirachi and not Chansey with Dragon Tail. That would have been one hell of an issue. And I'm gonna finish it off with U-turn, and I'm gonna go into Flygon. And Flygon, he was pretty much my main choice, considering both of his dudes couldn't really resist Outrage too much, and I just wanted to be able to take one of them down, especially Udufun. Udufun at this point was probably my biggest worry because I was worried about the power hacks, I was worried about the possible sleep, and I was worried about the Leech Seed, especially if he managed to get me down to Chansey. So here, since I'm confused, which is really lucky because I didn't want him paralyzing or hurting Flygon too much with that Udufun, I want to switch out to Jirachi because At this point with Urufun, my main strategy is just to U-turn between Jirachi and Flygon until this thing dies, because it doesn't have the best defenses. And I figure if I U-turn it enough, it won't be able to sub anymore, and since I'm U-turning, he's not going to be able to leech sheet all the time, and his best chance of beating me is probably with Parahacks. He's not going to be able to constantly Parahax me forever. So, speaking of Parahacks, he actually missed his Stun Spore there, which was really lucky for me. It's a possible game changer there, because Parahacks could have potentially screwed me over if I didn't get so lucky with it at the end here. I don't get paralyzed once, and he missed it once, which was basically that was the ideal situation for me here. Though he couldn't do much after he got down low enough where he couldn't sub anymore. So this is going to be the last turn here, and I'm going to finish his Urufun off, and that's game. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to go to Poke Central 101 and stay tuned for Chase's battle on Wednesday.